Morning, 21st of March 2025. So, we've got golden brown this morning. I think it's by the Stranglers. Some say it was about drugs. It isn't actually. It's about a interracial relationship. So, that could mean something to you. We've got the second house of Taurus, which is teachers, marriages, belief systems, religion, what you earn and how it earns you, your self-worth. Abundance and growth, Taurus, Venus. We've got the Sun and Pisces, and we're just leaving Pisces now, going into Aries. So, let's see what they want us to know. Pisces has been in it, what is it, 3 days now? So strange, dog's barking. So today's card is the World. It's about travel. And if you're travelling, you might well get a tan and get golden brown. So, it's the end of a cycle before we begin a new one. It's about the World Wide Web. It's about inheritances. The cosmic dance. Cosmic egg. On the back of this card we've got the snake, which is this year, the year of the snake. We are ending this dance. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius, so we've got Taurus there, are the ones that take the longest to bring something to an end. But now we have to take a different path, because we know that we're at a crossroads, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. We have to do the thing we don't want to do. Some of us want to hold on to try and control things. The more you resist, the more it persists, the worse it will get. You need to take the energy you've been putting into trying to keep something going, into bringing it to a close, ending it, and starting afresh. You need to put your boundaries in place, Pisces. Say no. If you aren't giving with an open heart completely, then the resentment will follow. You need to stop sacrificing your happiness for everyone else's. Issues with the feet and toes will be healed. This could have been going on 4 years. It's Prometheus, it's Odin. It's about having to turn your world upside down. Because there's somebody here that wants to win at all costs, and they don't care how they do it. They will cut their nose off to spite their face. So, what they don't realise is nobody wins this and everyone will regret it. You have to take the high road and walk away. And this may mean a separation. There's the snakes again. Two people mutually agreeing that there's nothing there left. The loss of a home, maybe. A celebration called off. The foundations aren't strong enough. No weddings, no... it's not solid foundations. And there's gossip that follows. Or problems with a fire sign child. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or immature energy. But gossip is the main thing. Somebody has no passion to take action anymore. Somebody's stolen one of those wands. There is no more options. You have to take the road you don't want to take. So, the major arcanas then are in our favour. It's the details that are going to be the problem. We know we've got to end this. We know we can't sacrifice anymore. We know we've got to put our boundaries in place and say no. But it's not going to be pleasant doing so. That's a violent episode. And the Stranglers comes into it, so maybe someone goes past the limit. There's another child now, or immature energy, or just a narcissist. Someone who completely loves themselves more than they love anyone else. Someone looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, children probably, or siblings. Bad memories of the past, childhood trauma, child abuse even. It's just not a happy thing looking back. But we're in Mercury retrograde, so we know that we can't make decisions right now. We've got at least another couple of weeks before we come out of it, and then we can go direct. Somebody thinks they can blackmail us emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, or physically into doing what they say. We have to revisit, reassess, and plan. There is a Taurus card. This could be about friendship, could be about schools, could be about marriages, religion, especially Catholic faith. It's a rebirth, being baptized possibly into a different religion to what you are. But above all, it's about the neck, the mouth, the tongue, speaking your truth with integrity, choosing the key to your new future. Institutions, Simon and Peter. So, according to the Bible, Jesus gave Simon Peter 2 keys, a gold and a silver one. The gold one binds you to the material world, the silver to the spiritual. There's a third party here, something or someone has come between you and what you want. So, 3 months. It must be an emotional decision. If somebody's been doing things behind your back, keeping you in the dark, lying, deceiving or thieving, or taking credit for what you've done. Again, we have to choose the right path. We're at a crossroads. But we know there is someone here that is confused of mind, a divorced or widowed woman perhaps, or a woman scorned who is hell-bent on taking revenge. She's damaged goods, I'm afraid. She's been heartbroken, and she doesn't give very good advice. But you will overcome these enemies, and those enemies may well be yourself. We've got Aquarius and Gemini there. So take the high road, be the better person. And 23. Yeah, you can't sit on the fence shutting yourself off, hoping this will all blow over, because it won't. You have to get up and fight for what you believe in. Find a new team, a new business, whatever it is, because it will pay off within 3 years. 2 3s, and the miracle is about to happen. 1 or 28. Somebody who is many things to many people, or wears many hats. Someone that works with blades, disc, cups or wood. Something or someone new enters your life. The miracle is about to take place. Clarity of mind. The masks are off. Like I said, the magic begins. They're all in our favour today, the 18. We are creating something. She's carrying child. We're torn between 2 properties, 2 businesses, 2 relationships, whatever it is. The path is not going to be an easy one, but nothing worth having is. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. It also could be the eclipse on the 29th. We have good and generous businessmen, friends, or someone of a darker complexion, like I said. A good friend, a generous one. Capricorn energy, material wealth, generosity. Someone who's been accepted into the family. Oh my word. So the High Priestess now, we've got them all. 2 and 29, what did I say about the eclipse? Secrets are coming out. The truth is being revealed. We are protected. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. We know everything, but say very little. Taking the high road. The travellers, the carnival people, the tarot readers, the psychics. The Roman is always going to be revealed. Connection to spirit is strong, but it's going to take a year. There's been a rejection here, or somebody will be rejected, or a home will be rejected. Not yet, not ready yet. Next year is the year, by the seams of it. Or it's taken your year. There's no blame, there's no shame, there's no guilt anymore. The only thing to fear is fear itself. So stand up and be counted, because there's no love left in this situation anymore. Home and family life, or the loss of love for a home, or the foundations, whatever it is. Someone may be self-medicating, they're not in charge of their emotions, and may have turned to drink. So all the minor arcanas are all that's really against us. The major arcanas are with us. We've got the 28th, 29th. We've got the 18th, 21. Travel to the object of our desires, be they persons, things or events. So the end of the month and the beginning of next could be very important. Jupiter benefits abundance. So number 13, number 49. The Chariot, Cancer, back on track. Yesterday it wasn't, was it? Teamwork. So, it is 7 or 25 then. Those born in the year of the horse next year. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years. That's why we've got the Pisces on there, number 12. And marks the time the largest and most expansive planets return to the original place of where you were born. So, your Chinese sign, basically. Turning up the Jupiter return card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. So this door that's been previously closed to you will be opened. You are being given the freedom to advance your goals with absolute abandon. It suggests that you will soon be entering a time where you can encounter less resistance and life will flow much easier. This is your green light. There you are, the green light of go from Spirit, the Three of Pentacles there. The Jupiter return card is the green light that gives you the go-ahead. All paths are now clear to you. Not just that path, but the other as well. And you need to take the utmost advantage. Goals or plans that you started over a decade ago will begin to bear fruit, either right now or at least very soon. Something very good, a miracle, is about to emerge out of the debris of the past. It could be a thing that you felt lost or something that did not work out as exactly as you'd hoped. It may even be a plan that you'd forgotten about that once again comes into your life to make some remarkable changes and advances. In short, a Jupiter return card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial or material. Dreams manifest into reality. Gifts flow in easily. It's also a time to be aware of how you approach matters on your own. Spirituality, faith and destiny. Those two are destined to be together. High Priest and the High Priestess. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important after Mercury retrograde to grab hold of anything that surfaces. Don't let go. Investigate the possibility that this might bring. This is not a good time to get carried away. It is always important with Jupiter, keep a clear head, so clarity is needed. There we are, clear head. Jupiter, named after the Roman god Jove, as he also named as a jovial planet, open-hearted, optimistic. Stay open, no matter what goes on in the next couple of weeks. The god Jove brings multitude of blessings, blessed 3 times with the High Priest. While the planet Jupiter is the Santa Claus of planets, the Jupiter return is like Christmas Eve. So, the 23rd of December could be very important. This card marks a stage when you are to receive opportunities and then rewards. This is a time of many areas of your life to begin to bear fruit. There is only one negative of this card, and it's not a good time to indulge or become reckless with anything. And there's the recklessness, this narcissistic fire sign energy. It can indicate too much of a good thing or being overly confident things will work out on their own. But like the Saturn return, only hard work and perseverance will help this pay off. It is time to take a broader reach and show your gratitude. See the possibilities. Trust in your fortune and give thanks to the gods. Making light of situations and realizing it's not as bad as it seems. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness. New experiences trigger a desire for travel. There you go. And inner development. Communications with angels and higher spirits, the high priestess, are possible now. Higher education calls to you. Publishing your ideas and bringing them before the public are a probability. Relax and let go of control. There. No more control. That's what this is. Somebody trying to control things. And allow things to unfold. Also with the Chariot, a purchase of a new car, a new vehicle maybe, or a second chance with your body. Be wise and pay attention. Do not take your eyes off the prize. You are a kingly or queenly place right now. Bigger goals and plans now rule your life. It's time to put laziness aside and buckle down for some dramatic changes, mostly positive. Great fortune is ahead of you, so don't back away from it. Proceed from the dream in an outward way. Love and romance will take on a sweetness, a sense of freedom, where you can be who you are without the addition of acceptance and generosity. You may attract many potential lovers at this time, so choose wisely, or the relationship will be short-lived. Be careful of indulging in too much eating or drinking. There we go. Overindulgence. There he is. So in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity has its own rewards. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with discernment. And in answer to your question, yes, but only if you make the wise choices. So make sure that you don't make all your choices with your heart, because you're not in charge of your emotions. The River Queen, 36, so the number 9. So the River Queen, that's the Water King, the Water Queen, and the Water Child. Emotions. Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. $36. The River Queen sees you in turbulent waters, and rapids to cross are directly ahead of you. So the crossroads, directly ahead. You have no boat to navigate now. It's just you in the water, going where it takes you. So going with the flow, not trying to control. That said, although the River Queen is your challenge, she has no intention of letting you go under. Even when there's a waterfall ahead, you must not fear. So the only thing to fear is fear itself. The River Queen will help you over it, so you can splash down again into the gentle waters of the river below, flowing with renewed purpose to the sea. Be fearless now and go with the current of events. This is your next adventure. M, he was, so it should be that way really. Transportation may represent a horse, a car, so the chariot again, a plane, a boat, so travel again, other vehicles, your body, movement and change for the better. Absolutely fantastic. So here was. It is the invaders though, we got that yesterday, didn't we? And I'm not going to mention about what flag that looks like on its real form. So it's the letter E. It's also the apple again. You are protected. If you cut it a certain way, it comes out with David's star. It's the horses, your vehicle of your soul, status symbols, aristocracy, the steed of Odin Wednesday, the hanged man, the eight-legged horse, stallions, the white horse, southern England, the chalk hills, Dover, rider, which is the Chariot again. And it is in the upright. When Eros appears either singly or the first rune of a reading, you can be sure that things are picking up a pace and changing for the better. Well done, Spirit. This is the rune of large concepts, the bigger picture, of major projects and new and exciting adventures. There you go. It is also said to emphasize the meaning of the other runes in the reading, to speed up events that are foretold. The most usual interpretation indicates travel, usually to a new location that will provide physical and mental stimulation that you crave. However, it might equally indicate a move of home. Yes, there we go. And it is imminent, I can tell you now, so I may be a bit lackadaisy for a bit longer. And the establishment of a partnership with a person who is as strong-willed as you are. The importance of forming a team, of running in harness and not falling out of step. It suggests too, it denotes the need to treat your partner with respect that they deserve. Demonstrating your loyalty, consulting them on important issues and ensuring that the bonds between you remain strong. Despite the challenges that are in store, the rune may have a connection to higher education, especially if you're involved in subjects that are investigative, such as science. So there's the scientist with the magician. However, Iwa's rune manifests itself in your life, an increase in your personal status and that of those around you is certain sure. So don't fear it. Change is a good thing. So second house then. The neck, the throat, banks, green, the material world, the wealth, the worldly goods, personal resources, possessions, security, values, your self-worth, your material values, and your spending. This is your individuality, personal possessions, bolstered by a solid sense of self-worth. So putting your boundaries in place. Describing what is valued and obtained in everyday life. It is where identity is extended through material accumulation and a psychological sense of worth. The sign on the cusp of this house describes a person's attitude to money and things that are earned. It indicates whether money comes easily or has to be worked for, and reveals how much someone values who they are. So not too much, because you don't want to be a narcissist. This house also shows what resources a person has to draw upon to achieve success, potential to be developed. Planets in the second house feel comfortable and describe things that come naturally. Jupiter placed in the second house symbolizes abundance, suggests a lucky person whose blessings are showered, who gambles always pay off. Mars in the second house has courage and knows how to get what it wants, while Saturn has reserves of strength and wisdom. Venus or Libra in the second house points to artistic abilities or a pleasing personal appearance, which may well constitute a tangible asset. So Pisces, Sun. Fluid self-expression, impressionable, sensitive, facilitating, diffuse and deceptively passive. The Sun in Pisces withdraws after setbacks and vacillates over tasks. So don't sit on the fence. You've got to get this sorted. You've got to get it hammered in. So a final card then. You must take a different path. Go with the flow. Don't try and control this. Grandma. And my grandma's name was Martha. A great big M. So, hi Gran. Seeding the light, laying the foundations. And that's what we're doing with the Three of Pentacles. Usually it's that young man with the foundation stone in his hand. In this case, he's putting a new door on. divine plan. So this is, you have no control over this. This is the divine plan. Like I said, these two people were meant to be together. So you're being drawn closer to a divine intervention. Anna, grandmother. So if your grandma's in spirit, there we go. A number 88. The year of the dragon. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic. There she is, the mystic, high priestess. Where's she gone? She's hiding there with the high priest. There she is, the mystic, who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven for all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. So faith and religion. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would never see the glorious end results. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than anyone else's. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnate to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part in this plan. Put your hand on your heart and repeat. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part in that divine plan. So you must stay positive, think clearly, and make the right decisions. We don't want to win at all costs. We want to be fair. So walk away. Take the high road. Don't let people turn you into someone you don't want to be. And certainly don't take advice from people you don't want to be. If someone bitter and twisted, divorced, widowed or damaged, confused mind tries to change you, don't allow it. To put your boundaries in place and say no. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.